Well, a complete tumble there. Brett New, off he goes. The second Australian in this first semi-final. Completely losing it there, Clive.
Yeah, I just see a pair of feet stuck up in the air. He didn't know what was going on. I don't think Milieu did either, but he gets a re-ride. Off he goes.
Into his first pre-jump tricks.
Tumble turns again. All the skiers seem to have a bit of collaboration on the tower, I think. All starting with the fairly easy tricks, which is not a bad decision. There he goes. Stretch.
Good jump. 21.7 metres.
That's what we paid him to come here for. See this stuff. Look, flips, wake flips. Makes them look pretty easy, but he's a tough competitor, Brett. In the front to back. Couple of simple tricks. You got to pack them in, mate, if you want to go through.
44.5 points. Not enough, but let's see what he can do on his second run.
He's got one more run to knock out his fellow countryman. Is he going to place? Yes, he's playing safe. I would have thought he would have gone for broke here. He's got nothing to lose. He needs to do a 50 plus score here to beat Sandsy. Maybe he's relied on a big jump. It's a big jump, but
no one was going to hang on to that, were they, Clive?
No, he looked out of shape in the air there, and you've got to be smooth in the air if you want to make the landing smooth.
Okay, now up to the second semi-final. Patrick Vayner from France, the superstar of tricks. Here he goes. It's a clean jump, a landing from the tower into his first set.
Patrick, definitely one of the best barefoot trickers in the world, and has been for many years. Makes these things look he looks like he's on a trick ski when he does these tricks, and so tough on the jump with the landings. Oh, look at that. I mean, you know,
that's a big jump. 23.2. Now if you can hold these tricks, he's gonna, oh no, not quite.
Unfortunately, you've nobbled in there, Digby.
Oh dear. The curse of the commentators. 44 points for the Frenchman. Oh, he's starting with a back start there.
Now again, this is another unique method of starting to barefooting, coming up backwards on your chest and face with your feet playing in up to speed. Again, easy tricks, tumble turn 360s one way then the other. Some toe turns, just does the one before he cuts out for the jump. Big jump, and he sticks the landing, crosses the wake.
Well, he needs to do a few tricks here to get a score. Loses his helmet.
And he's chucked in plenty of tricks there. I wonder if it's going to be enough to demolish his opponent, who is Andre de Villiers.
51 points. It's about the third highest score of the day, so he's on form here with a good jump and a few good tricks. Here he has the youngster from South Africa, Andre de Villiers. What can this lad do? He is full of confidence, this guy.
He is. I mean, I don't know what they've been feeding him down there, but it certainly makes a difference. 16 years old, mind, he's got size 16 feet. This bloke could be good at swimming.
Here it comes, Andre de Villiers up for his jump, getting into his flat water with those big feet. Off he goes. Oh, and he's lost it on the landing, not scoring on this pass. Well, you wonder if he was really going for it there.
Yeah, it didn't look such a hard land, and he seemed to land on his feet, and he was still sliding on his backside. I just wondered if he had a problem there with one of his arms.
Well, the pressure is really on the young South African here. He must make an impression with this.
Andre's just making these tricks up as they go along. I've never seen anybody else do these little one foot hops. What a great jump and a great landing. You need to pack them in there. Patrick's ahead of you on points, and that's not going to do it.
No, 30.6. So Andre de Villiers losing out to Patrick Vayner. Well, we'll be back in a couple of minutes for the exciting final of that. Plus, we've more dive surfing to come. Welcome back to the splash of the Titans. Now things are going down to the wire. We just had an exciting semi-final, and Brett Sands from Australia goes through against the Frenchman Patrick Vayner. Let's find out how they're feeling before the final shootout.
A bit nervous because Brett put some high scores the previous rounds, but I can improve. I fail all the time after the jump on some tricks. I know I can put some more tricks in it. I can improve the results, and I want to go for it. I mean, I've been second last time and in Ireland last year, and I don't want to end up second. I want to be first this time.
Looking forward to it?
I am. I've never sort of been in a head-to-head final like this before, like, you know, two guys, so that's a first for me. I'll probably ski first. I like to go out first and just get it over and done with, and then hopefully put a bit of pressure back on Patrick and see what happens.
Well, good luck out there. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Well, the two finalists going out towards the tower, and we have Clive Wilston in the commentary box. This is cool.
Yeah, this is where it all ends up. Two finalists head to head. Sansy's first with a 360 off the tower. What's he going to do? Stick to the same run or add in some bonus tricks?
I must say he looked and sounded extremely confident going into this.
Yeah, very confident, Brett. He's been consistent all week. We've been skiing together at my place just around the corner, and he's been looking good all week, and today's no exception. And if he can stick that jump, we're going to see some amazing stuff going on.
That's
there.
a big jump, 23 metres, and some good tricks on the end. Now he really is laying down the gauntlet to Patrick Vayner. What a superb run.
Superb run, 2 360s, a front flip, and now he's just been with some easy little tricks and finished it there with a front to back. Great stuff.
56.4 points. That is the top score of the day, and what a one to pull out of your back pocket in the absolute final.
Well, he's done exactly what he said he was going to do before the final. Basically go first, put the pressure on Patrick. Now he's really, just all he can do is try and do a little bit more. Let's see what he's going to do.
Well, it looks like he's going with the simple tricks, maybe saving his powder for an explosive jump. Here he comes up towards the ramp, gets some huge airtime there. Oh, and he's lost it on the landing. That is a long distance though, 24.4 metres.
Big jump for Sandsy, especially under these conditions. Where's that first run going to leave him?
Patrick Vayner on the tower. Now Patrick is going to have to be a genius to beat that 56.4 points.
Well, if anyone's capable of beating that score, it's Patrick Vayner from France, because he can do the hardest tricks in the book, which is toe turns and line turns. And he's playing it safe at the moment, starting off with some easy runs, but I fancy if he does a big jump and skis it away, he's going to be packing in the 40% tricks. And he's got it. Watch this. Here we go.
2.5 into his tricks, Clive.
Oh, this is superb. No, it's not superb. He's blown that one. He's only got one run left.
Well, that's a tragedy. 37.1 points. He was looking very good on that. I'm sure he'll be disappointed, but he has one more roll of the dice. Let's see what he can do, Clive.
One more roll of the dice indeed. Again, he starts with a back deep. Looked a bit shell-shocked after that crash. He's taken some hard crashes. 3 strikes an hour he's had. But still keeping to the game plan with easy tricks, packing them in, sets up for the ramp.
Well, here he goes for the all-important jump. Oh, and he's lost that one, Clive.
Give that away. He's gave the event to Sandsy. He won't be happy, but there's nothing you can do about it if you don't ski away from the jump.
Well, that's a tragedy for the Frenchman, but a superb result for the Australian. Brett Sands, great sportsmanship between these two. Let's catch up with the Australian.
I'm pretty elated. I was pretty emotional when I won my first Worlds in 1990. It's a long time ago, and it's probably, apart from that, it's probably the biggest win I've ever had against the calibre of these guys. And I've been out of the sport for a long time, but I'm a lot more in tune with my body and what's happening on the water now. Instead of just going at 100 miles an hour, it might look like it, but just sort of stuck to a game plan, and I guess I got better in each round, so I'm pretty happy with that result.
And what a result it is to win the second splash of the Titans. Brett Sands from Australia goes up to pick up the big check and all the prizes, more champagne that he can cope with. Clive, I have to say I've been impressed with all of these athletes. They've been superb.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with all these guys. I think they've put on a fantastic show. Hope they're all going to come back next year, where it's going to be bigger and better prizes and more spectacular thrills and spills.
And I know, Clive, you've got a few people to thank.
Yep, here they are: JB Ski, Options Employment, General Demolition, Mastercraft Boats and the Ski Boat Zone, Griffin Dry Suits, Metal Mothers and TAB Tyres. Thank you very much.
Well done, Clive. We hope to have you back, and we love this Splash of the Titans. It's one of the most explosive water sports we've ever seen.